Hello everyone. In my car, got a different mount, so this is a lot better to be able to drive with. The sun's kind of out. I might need to put on my sunglasses. Today is been a really crazy busy day for me. Right now I'm kind of almost running a little bit behind. I'm on my way to see my attorney. I finally am all done with all of my doctor's appointments, and now it is negotiation time. So I've never been through this before, so I don't really know how this works, what's gonna happen. I feel kind of anxious, I feel kind of nervous. I feel like I have so many things I want to say to my attorney, but I guarantee that I won't even get a chance to say, you know, even a fraction of them. It seems like whenever you know, are thinking about, you know, the things that you want to say, you can think, you know, so many things come to you, but then when you're face to face with them, they get talking and, you know, things get distracted, and I don't know, you know, it just gets off track. You know, and even when I write them down, I take a list and I have things written down, and I try to, you know, go back to the list. I never get to all of the, you know, points or whatever that I, you know, really want to talk about, but I'm gonna try, because, you know, I did make a list, so I am gonna try to get to some of the things, so we'll see. But other than that, it's been kind of a rough week for me, really. I had somebody that, you know, was like, you know, I don't know if I don't want to say like a friend, but like, you know, someone I've known for a long time, you know, an acquaintance. Say some really hurtful and horrible things to me this week. You know, this person is like a really self-centered, she's just like a really toxic person, and she's super narcissistic type of a person. And, you know, and I know this, but when someone just spits pure venom, it doesn't make it hurt any less, you know. When someone says something so horrible about you, it doesn't make it hurt any less, you know what I mean? And that happened to me. That, you know, somebody got upset with me because I didn't bend to their will. I didn't, you know, do what they wanted to do. You know, I'm not a follower. I do what I want to do. I've always been that way, even when I was a little child. I was an only child, so I did what I wanted, you know. And I'm, you know, that carried over as an adult. I didn't have to worry about whether anybody liked me or didn't like me, you know. I didn't give a shit. It was like, whatever, you know. I got my dog, you know, and I'm 50 years old and I still feel the same way. I don't care if you don't like me. I got my dogs. But anyway, I I kind of struggled just a little bit, and it isn't because of the person in general. It's just when somebody, you know, just says something like just vicious about you in general, and you're like, wow, you know, it makes you kind of like take a step back. For me, what I feel like is that right now in my church, our pastor is kind of doing a thing about toxic people, you know, and how to spot toxic people and so forth. And it just kind of went hand in hand for me, you know, and I don't want to sound like, you know, some kind of, you know, holy roller. You know, I know a lot of people don't like that kind of stuff, but you know, sometimes things happen, and they really do happen for a reason, and I feel like it happened for a reason for me. So, you know, that's what happened. You know, somebody was a really crappy person in my life, and I really was trying to get this person out of my life for a long time, and every time I would, you know, try to get her out of my life, she'd always, you know, call me back or show up, you know, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm a good person. I try to give her the benefit of the doubt. And so, you know, no more. No more. So, it just was revealed to me, you know, it was revealed to me that, you know, this is definitely somebody that is in your life that is, you know, a toxic person. They try to control the situation, try to control, manipulate, when it doesn't go their way, you know, they take a fit, they become abusive. So who the hell needs that, right? Who the hell needs that? Yeah, I don't. So, but the bad part is, when those things are being revealed to you, they can be kind of painful, you know. So when sometimes, like, you know, when God is revealing these toxic people, I guess, you know, I guess it does have to be painful so that you can learn your lesson. And, you know, it's like, you know, you could have had a V8, you know. I guess you need to, like, really learn the lesson, and that way, you know, don't do that again. And so I've given this, you know, person so many chances. So now I know, you know, it's just what it is. But I look at it as like a cleanse. If you've ever done a cleanse before, they can be good, but going through the process of it can be a little painful. It can be a little embarrassing sometimes, but you know, afterwards you usually feel better. So I just look at it as like that. So yeah, I had that happen to me this week, and it was kind of just, but now I'm kind of through the storm of all that, coming out the other side. But I got this one last thing. I got to go to my attorney and see where I stand, see what's going to happen with that. And I think I don't know if I told you. I think I did, but if not, my mom, which I know I've said before, you know, my mom is handicapped. She's gonna have a hip replacement, so we're waiting till the beginning of the year so she can have her hip replacement. But where she lives now, she's got several steps that she has to go up to try to get into her building. It's not working. Oh, I mean, my heart breaks for her. You know, she just really can't even have any kind of quality of life right now. It's very horrible. So she found a new apartment in a place where we've been trying to get her in for like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. And the apartment that she got is actually, you know, like right when you walk in the door. Oh my gosh, the sun is just so bad. So anyway, in the process of, you know, getting her all packed up and ready to go. So that is going to be consuming a lot of my time, but in a good way, you know, in a good way, getting her all taken care of, and that's going to be a true blessing. So, all right, pulling into my attorney's. So, oh, big bump. This parking lot is crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on pause, and when I come back, hopefully I have some kind of good news. I don't know, sort of scared to death, but keep your fingers crossed. Wish me luck. I don't know if you do some kind of you know, whatever you do, send some kind of good vibe my ways, you know, whatever it is. I really need them. You know, this has been some trying times for me. So, all right, I will see you guys here in just a few and let you know what happens, okay? All right, everybody, back. It's dark now, so hope that you're able to see me okay. It was a pretty long visit with my attorney. Oh gosh. I had to run into the store when I was done. I don't know if that helps at all, so you can see a little bit better. But I feel like no matter what kind of mount I get, it's like disastrous. Whatever kind of phone mounts you guys have in your cars, I would love to hear what it is you're using, because I've tried several of these phone mounts, and I don't know. I'm not having any luck. You know, I don't know whether it is the type of phone I have. I have a S8 Plus, the Galaxy S8 Plus, so it's a bigger phone, and a lot of them, you know, they don't want to fit that type of phone. So I don't know whether it's, you know, that I'm limited, and, you know, the type of phone that I have, just, you know, I am kind of asked out on choices. I'm not sure, but you know, you see how this is just like bouncing around. I actually kind of have to like hold it steady, and the mount that I got is like actually a really good mount. It's very secure, but yet here I am having this difficulty. And I see other people that are driving in their cars, and you know, they're using a phone mount and it's steady as a rock. So give it up, people. Tell me what's your phone mount. You know, what are you using? You know, is it super glued down? What's going on? But anyway, so yeah, it was a long visit with the attorney. You know, we hadn't actually sat down and had a visit for, you know, a while together, face-to-face. We talked about everything, and so I did feel that it was a very good visit. I think if things go the way he feels they're gonna go, then I feel positive about that. So we'll see what happens. You know, I still have a long road to go. I mean, being in the middle of a lawsuit is no fun. It's just really no fun, you know. You know, these things can, you know, be drawn out just for so long sometimes. You know, I can't really give a lot of details or say a lot, you know. I mean, and everybody obvious reasons. You can't, you can't really say a lot about the lawsuit, but, I know that, I am in a position to know that there's really not a lot they can dispute on my end. I wasn't even driving my car, so, it's not like they can come back and say she ran a red light, anything like that. So I do at least have that on my side, but, other than that, I really shouldn't say a whole lot more. When we get to this stage, things are like so critical, so. But at least just wanted to give you that update, that was some good news for me. And the new year is gonna start here soon, so next month is the New Year's. Some people make resolutions, some people don't. Some people say, I don't do that. I don't want to set myself up for, disappointment or broken promises. Some people like to. It's exciting, and they like to try to set a goal. And, I see both sides of the fence, really. I don't like to, per se, set a resolution and think of it as like, if I don't accomplish, wow, how dark did that get? And think to myself, like, if I don't accomplish this, I'm a failure, that's not really how you look at life. Really you can set a resolution or a goal, every day. So, for me, every day that I get out of bed and it's, a positive day for me, then that's a good day. There used to be a time in my life when depression had such a grip on me that, I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to shower. I didn't want to brush my teeth. I didn't want to fix my hair. I didn't want to do anything. I can remember my son, being a very small, child and, coming in and saying, come on, Mom, why don't you get a shower today? And, wow. My son was always such a godsend to me, and he still is. Really, if I can think of anyone in the whole world to be my best friend, it's my son. We've been through thick and thin together, and, we probably always will be. The trust that we have with each other, I don't think that'll ever be broken. I think that is like that a lot with mothers and sons. Moms and daughters sometimes, you butt heads with your daughter because a lot of times you see the mistakes your daughter is making because you've done the same thing, and as you try to, guide your daughter, she thinks that you're trying to run her life or whatever, when in reality you just love your daughter so much, and you think, oh no, I did this already, and you see her doing it. It's a very hard process, but with a son, it's so much different, if anyone's watching and has, sons and daughters and stuff, I think you'll know what I mean. But anyway, that's like off topic and out there, but that's me. That's definitely me. Like weird thoughts enter my head, and then I just like kind of go off, so anyway, that's definitely me. I'm out there, and I get a random thought in my head and just run with it, but that's life. So I'm excited. I'm super excited. Dinner should be ready for me when I get home. It might be Hamburger Helper, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, if you made the effort and you at least tried to cook me something, then I'm going to eat it, okay? I'm going to eat it. If it's Hamburger Helper, I'm going to eat it. If it's oodles and noodles and grilled cheese, I'm going to eat it. Just because you made the effort to go through the process and make it. So, my fiance is not a cook at all. So for him to even whip up really anything, it's an effort for him. But he's getting better. He is getting better. So, you know, but I will, you know, I will eat whatever he decides to put out there. So I had to turn the light off right there because as I was coming through, there was a police car sitting right off to the side, and I'm not sure. I know sometimes I feel like, you know, you're not supposed to drive around with your interior lights on and stuff, so I turned it off. That's why I did that. I'm just about home, so I'm about ready to go ahead and cut this video off anyway, but so anyway, that was my day, and you know, I'll get this posted. I hope that you guys will, you know, now I got this car mount. I'll see if I can figure out, you know, maybe it's just the way I have it mounted, that's making it kind of shaky like that. I feel like earlier when I was driving, it wasn't doing that. I don't know if it's coming loose, if I just have it in a bad spot, I'm not sure. So I'll play around for a little bit tomorrow and see what I can come up with. But in the meanwhile, please message me, people, and tell me what kind of car mounts are you guys using, because I see so many people, you know, having these great videos and you're filming from your car. You know, you're gone about your day, you guys are busy, so, you know, it's like multitasking. You're in your car, you're driving, and you're multitasking. I'm trying to pop this on real quick, you know, and hope I don't pass any more cops. But anyway, please message me and tell me what kind of car mounts you guys are using. I really need one that mounts to my windshield because I have an SUV and there's just really nowhere to do it from the dash. So, alright, I hope you guys like the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'm going to try to keep, like, you know, regular you know, content coming to you guys, especially, you know, now that all these doctor visits are done. You know, now I have, you know, time to, you know, to devote to these things, which makes me really happy. I'm going to start showing you guys things that I do around my house, how I, you know, make my dog food, how I do some of my dog treats and things like that. So that might be something you guys are interested in, and I'm just going to show you some of the silly things that I do in my life too. So again, like I said, I hope you guys will subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So until the next video, stay positive, keep your head up. I know more than anyone what it's like to, you know, get a kick and be knocked down. It is the story of my life, people. Truly the story of my life. You know, sometimes I know what it's like to be down more than I do up. So I'm right there with you. But, you know, if you can stay positive, if we can all stay together and we can stay positive, you know, then we can get through it. So, you know, stay positive, keep your head up, and you know, we'll get through it. So until the next time, hang in there. I love you guys all, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, see you later. Bye.